Bishop here, and we're talking with Scott Sanders, director and writer of Black Dynamite. Now, I would say that for an opening film, that was a rousing success.
Oh, excellent. Good. No, it actually felt like one of our best screenings. I mean, I kind of left during the middle because I had to set some stuff up here, but like when I came back, I was like, wow, okay, it was great. Yeah, it went really well.
Now, rumor has it people are in for an interesting show tonight.
Yeah, I'm trying to set everything all up, but I'm doing like a ode to blaxploitation. Just some video stuff I've set up with like some of my favorite movies and just kind of mixing them all up. So hopefully it all goes off without a hitch.
What made you decide to show Black Dynamite at Toronto After Dark Film Festival?
You know what? It was like Adam said actually on stage. It's like they wanted it before we sent it to Sundance, but like, business-wise, we got to go to Sundance first if we get in. But I always wanted to be here. I think it's like it's a perfect film festival for us. And a lot of our support has been coming from here, from people who are in Toronto. So, I mean, I actually pushed to come here because I really wanted to come. And since I'm going to Chicago tomorrow for another film festival, so it's perfect. So I'm really happy to be here. It's like, it's just fun that blaxploitation works in with vampire movies and zombie movies and everything else. Like, it's sort of like the same audience. So that's great.
What was great about Black Dynamite was that it showed people that Toronto After Dark was not just about horror films, but it's about films that you might not see in your megaplexes. And I mean, it's sort of showcased what Toronto After Dark is all about.
Well, no, I mean, I think that like it's the midnight movie. Like midnight films have a different flow to them, I think, sometimes. And so, like, that's, actually, this is a very natural festival for us. Like, in every other film festival, we are in the midnight section. Every incarnation of midnight section, it's always called, like, night moves, after dark, nighttime, it's always, like, this is actually, Toronto After Dark is the earliest screening. Really? Yeah, 7 o'clock's the earliest screening we've ever had.
What's the latest?
Midnight. Yeah, there you go. I mean, I don't think they have too many that start after midnight. Yeah.
So why do you suppose the world is ready for Black Dynamite? I mean, clearly they are, based on the audience response from tonight. Why do you suppose the world is ready for a movie like Black Dynamite?
Well, you know what? I mean, I think originally we didn't think of it as like that's something that was going to be as universal as it seems to have been. I think one of the things that people respond to is watching an alpha male kick butt all the way through a movie. I mean, and that's something you just don't see. So, I mean, even though it's kind of a joke, it's like he's still kicking major butt in a way that people don't normally see. And it's like, oh, that's like Steve McQueen, or that's like, Clint Eastwood. Like, he's like, there's no questioning that, like, Black Dynamite is a badass. You know what I mean? Like, when he, turns around and closes the door and he's about to kick ass, you're laughing. Not because it's just like, ha-ha, it's a joke. It's like, ha-ha, that's a badass about to kick ass, So that part of it, more than the blaxploitation part of it, became like the most universal thing of it. And so that was sort of a surprise to us. But when we saw it, it became like, oh, okay, so this is why, like I showed the movie in the Czech Republic and they really took to it. And, they'd never seen a blaxploitation movie ever. So I think that's what they responded to.
Thanks a lot, Scott, for talking to us.